Go live if I catch you. This is the morning show. This is the morning show. We're about to be on live. Hey, hey, hey.
We got David coming in. David Jewish coming in.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I need to put that out here. Share.
This morning. We would just wake up. All right. Hey, good morning, everybody. This is the morning show
With H2O,
and Dr. Butterfly.
the relationship specialist.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
And I have been relationship specialist. Oh, man. All day, every day. Can you?
You know what?
It's echoing.
I know. I'm fine. That's fine.
I'm giving H2O a second to fix his stuff. If y'all know him, he's always doing something. Always.
Always my fault. Everything. Good stuff. Just
Just like a man, it's always my fault when you just.
everything. Your fault. Your fault. The sky is blue.
It is. I wrote a thing yesterday, which I have on my page about I can't even think what I'm going to say about what women should be doing during their single period, because a lot of times a counselor, including my therapist, told me when I got my divorce, he was like, "Oh, he didn't want me to be with nobody." We just say, "Oh, that's David at the stage." What's up? Good morning, David.
Morning, how y'all doing?
How you doing? I'm over here sharing your thing right now.
I got me up early this morning, but that's okay. Normally, I'm not up this early.
We up every day, up every morning. Of course, you already know because we be on live. But
Right.
how's everything going today?
All beautiful. Every day, see the light of day. It's a wonderful day.
Yeah, okay. What
Just
is
say
that?
you
Hold
okay.
on. Is that your stuff, Dave? Or that's... Oh, okay. Can you introduce yourself, sir?
Yeah. Give myself a just see if I can far away from y'all. Yeah.
We can see you though.
Yeah, you ain't got to go too far.
We can see you.
You come on the camera. I mean, we fix that. That thing was fixed from Facebook, so you come all the way on the camera. We're good. This camera automatically adjusts.
I was talking about more or less for myself. Do I got enough light? Can y'all see me?
Put another light on a little bit.
Yeah, I put. Yeah, there we
Okay. Oh, you putting the light on? Cause you dark over there, David. You know our vision is bad. You know people over a certain age got bad vision,
go.
especially me. I'm trying to get me that. I'm getting me that surgery soon, laser surgery. Well, can you introduce yourself, sir? While you doing that, everybody can hear you.
Yeah, my name is David DBJ Joyce. Everybody kind of knows me as DBJ in the dance world. Um, I am the founder and of DBJ Productions, which is a conglomerate of music, sound engineering, graphic design, and of course dance, which mostly a lot of people know me by. Um, I was born and raised in the Chicago area, town right outside Chicago called Rockford, Illinois.
Uh
And
huh.
I was born and raised up there, and went to school there. Everything. Graduated. Went to the military after that.
What
Uh,
branch of the military?
what's that?
What branch? What branch of the
Oh, the
military?
Army.
The army.
United States
Oh,
Army.
okay. You know
And
they teach you how to work in the army. So go ahead. I mean, they gonna work
yeah,
you in there.
I went to the Army. My mother wanted me to go to college,
Uh
but
huh.
I wanted to go. I wanted to make some money. I said, "Mama, I ain't gonna make no money going to college."
Uh huh.
It's cost, and I was like, "No, I can make money for college going to the military."
Uh huh.
So she didn't really want me to go, but she was like, "Well, baby, it's your decision and everything." So I ended up going to the military. And
Yeah, okay.
I did go to school. I still honor their wishes when I got out. I went to school and everything when I got out.
Uh-huh.
But in all of that, um, but coming up, I guess what you guys want to talk to me about, how I got into dancing. Uh,
And I
I
want to
was
know about your music too, because don't you teach music?
oh
But
yeah,
go
let
ahead.
me right
But go ahead. No,
exactly.
go ahead. Go
Can I
ahead.
backtrack on that? Let me backtrack on that. But around the age of 12, I started playing piano at 12 years old. I started playing piano, and actually at about 8, I started playing drums first. And
Uh-huh.
then I got involved. I got more interested in piano because I had a best friend named Ray Buchanan. He's gone now, but he lived up the street from me. You know, back in them days, we couldn't go anywhere. Our parents was real strict. We couldn't really go anywhere.
Oh, really? Because when I grew up,
So,
we was
yeah,
all at our friend house. But go
yeah,
ahead.
you can't go out your parents' sight without them knowing where you at.
He
Oh,
from the
really?
So,
city. You must be from the city, David.
He from
uh,
Chicago. We're close,
All right,
close by Chicago, so you know. Yeah.
yeah. So with that being said, I had a friend live right up the street. I was like, Mom, can I go up the street and play with Ray? And she knew his family. She said, yeah, going up there, just be home before the street lights come on. So
Uh-huh.
I was like,
For
okay.
real, huh?
So I would go up there, and he was a keyboardist. He already knew how to play, but I was playing
Uh-huh.
drums, be out in the front yard, just kicking around, playing music.
Uh-huh.
So I kept watching him play, and I started getting interested in that. I said, "Hey, could you show me a little bit on that keyboard that you got?" So he started showing me stuff, and I used
Uh-huh.
to play every
So
day.
so
So
how
long
people can
story
in the
short,
neighborhood, in
yep,
the communities
yeah,
can change your whole life. But go ahead.
yes, it did. So long story short, I learned how to play piano, self-trained. Well, by him, he helped me a lot, but I never took a lesson, formal
Uh-huh.
lesson.
Oh, for
Anything
real?
like I learned how to play by ear.
Uh-huh.
So all these years, that's how I got started in music
Uh-huh.
as a drummer and a pianist. I still play today. I still play and teach piano today.
And teach it, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So you can talk about your dance, but at some point I want us to talk about musicality. But go ahead, tell
Yeah.
us about
So
you
I
know,
got it. So later on in years, I started as a DJ. I started DJing when I was 16 in high school. So
uh-huh.
I started DJing when I was 16. I really fell in love with that. And bringing that up, I just want to pass some time away. Bringing that up to about probably age right after my dad passed, around age 34, 35, somewhere up in there. I started DJing stepper set back in '03. Okay,
Uh-huh.
so I started DJing stepper sets. I didn't know how to step then, but
Uh-huh.
I started doing the music for him in Chicago, in the
Uh-huh.
Chicago area. But then I started getting intrigued in the dance. I said, well, if I'm going to be in this world of Chicago stepping,
Uh-huh.
I need to learn it. So
Uh-huh.
I said, well, I had to sort out who was doing it the best. I said, well, who's the best stepper at that particular time? And at
Uh-huh.
that particular time, as it was a man by the name of Pete Frazier.
Uh-huh.
So Pete
Okay.
Frazier was the one I looked up to and went to learn how to do Chicago style stepping on the 8 count.
Uh-huh.
So
Oh.
actually he taught us on the 6 count. It was back then, it was
Uh-huh.
the 6 count. But
Uh-huh.
I learned that of him, and I watch all his videos, go to his workshops and stuff like that. And so I practiced. But the thing about me, I wanted it so bad, I practiced all the time.
Yeah. So you was on
I
it,
didn't
huh?
want to go to work half the time because I'm practicing. I'm
Yeah.
practicing. Because in Chicago area, we got basements in our houses.
Yeah.
So I'm practicing, inviting people over. We going downstairs, man. Come on over. I'll be cooking food and stuff for people. Come on over, man. Let's get it in. I mean, all till like 1, 2 in the morning. We just
Yeah.
practice.
Because when you're really excited about that dance, that's what you be doing for real.
Absolutely. And
Hearing them numbers all in your sleep. 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But back then I know they didn't do it. But I'm just saying, you probably heard music.
with that count in my head.
Right,
So,
right.
but the beauty, and a lot of people that listen that may be from Chicago area, well, the good thing about Chicago, you can go out and dance every night.
Right.
Every night there's a stepper set. There's a class going on, or there's a stepper set going on. Every
Yeah.
night. So it was easy for me to really get it quick because when I practice, then I go out dancing and I figure out what I need to work on. I come back to practice. The next day I go out dancing. It was really good in that regard, and I learned pretty quick. And
Yeah.
then I started competing about a year after I was dancing. I had started competing, and
Uh-huh.
up to this day I won 11 championships since then.
Uh-huh.
And
Okay.
I became an instructor shortly after that. Maybe about 3 or 4 years after I started dancing, I became a teacher.
What was
So
that like?
I
What was
started
that like?
teaching.
Your first years of instructing, what was that like?
Well, I was already a teacher by teaching music and everything like that. So it came easy for me because I was already sort of a teacher anyway. And I was real structured in my teaching. Even when it comes to piano, anybody that teaches piano, any type of progressions, chord progressions, things like that, it takes a lot of discipline and it takes a lot of structure. So
Uh-huh.
that's how I learned how it came easy for me when I taught stepping. Once I learned to dance real good, and I took a lot of things from a lot of other instructors as well, but then my own prowess and my own experience and my own knowledge just from a teaching standpoint helped me teach Chicago stepping pretty good. So I became an instructor, and then to this day I'm still teaching. Not at the extent that I used to, but I still do a lot of I still teach Chicago stepping as well.
Well, you have any people, specific people who was behind you back then, mentored you or anything like that? Or we are on this show. Of course, we don't say anybody name in a negative way, but we can give people positive shout out.
Right.
Yeah, well, you know, like I said, Pete Frazier was the one that was instrumental in me.
Okay.
From a DJ standpoint, you know, DJ Mellow Chris. I don't know if a lot of steppers have when I say his name, a lot of people know he's a legend. He's just
Uh-huh.
DJ legend in Chicago, DJ Mellow Chris. He was the one that grew me in the music part of it.
Uh-huh.
He would tell me the ins and outs, X, Y, Z. This is what you play. This is what you don't play. This is what you got to watch for. This is what you got to read. He taught me all of that about the stepping community because I came out straight to DJing out of the club scene, so I didn't know how to DJ stepping sets at the time. He trained me how to DJ stepping sets, just like DJ Calvin from the 50-yard line, same thing. And God rest his soul, DJ Darren that was DJing at the Pines in Forest Park. He was another influence on me as far as from a DJ standpoint in the Chicago stepping arena.
Okay. Well, tell us about some of the stuff you do because I know you got a show and stuff, don't you? Don't you got a time where you do you a DJ thing where you do it on live?
Yeah, I do a music streaming show 3 days a week on Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays from 7 to 9 p.m. Central Time. I do it on YouTube, my YouTube channel, my Twitch channel, and of course on Facebook. And I do it all simultaneously at the same time. When I come on all 3 platforms at the same time. I have followers on every platform, so I have a big crowd every time that I broadcast. I started doing it, Shawnette, and H2O on the year of the pandemic because I never had done streaming before. Everybody knows the pandemic, we couldn't go anywhere, we couldn't do anything.
Well, some people couldn't go anywhere because I kept on dancing. Remember we kept dancing and everybody was talking crap.
Dancing in the pandemic, everybody else was scared, and I ain't scared of nothing. You know, get your
with us and everything,
mask, get your sanitizer, your mask, get your little small group, keep going.
For real, I remember those days. Yeah.
I said, if I die, let me die dancing and leave me alone.
Yeah. People, you remember that people used to, man, they used to get on us, man. What y'all doing? Y'all sick and all that kind of stuff. That ain't wise to do. Right. We're not doing it around a lot of people. They said 10 people or less. So we took our 10 or less and we was doing it.
Right.
It's funny though. People be so mad at somebody doing something.
So we didn't stop, but talk about the show. That's when I started doing live streaming. I saw on Facebook, I seen a lot of other DJs that were doing that. They were broadcasting out of their homes. And I was like, man, you know, I want to learn. I want to do that, you know, too. Some more time when I'm at home doing nothing, I could be live streaming. So I talked to a couple of DJs that were already doing it, got the equipment, got the software, and I do live streaming. And ever since that time, I've been doing my streaming show. DJ Ebony D's Rush Hour. That's the name of my show.
Oh, okay. Well, I know your birthday coming. So tell us a little bit about that. Do you have anything going on for your birthday?
Oh, yeah. Lord willing, my birthday is next Wednesday.
And next Wednesday? Oh, yeah. Where you going to be for your birthday? You going to be out of town?
Huh?
You going to be out of town?
Well, this is what I'm going to be doing on my birthday celebration on the 21st of February, which is on a Saturday.
Okay.
That celebration will be in Dallas, Texas.
Okay.
It's Taylor Raymond. She's another step instructor here in Texas from Detroit. So Taylor, me and her birthdays is on the same day.
Okay.
So what me and Taylor is going to do, we're going to do
Big
a
shout to Taylor, your fantastic instructor. Big shout out.
Yeah, shout out to Taylor. So she's going to be celebrating. We'll be celebrating together, put it like that. And that's going to be on Saturday, February 21st, which is next Saturday in Dallas, Texas, Art of Motion Dance Studio. So we're doing a joint. It's going to be a Harlem Nights theme. You know, Harlem
No, really?
Nights,
You said the 21st? We might come out there 21st. We might.
Yeah, we gonna do it up. It's gonna be a Harlem Nights thing where we gonna get everybody dressed up like in roaring 20s and all that kind of stuff.
What weekend? What you said a Saturday? It's a Saturday?
21st.
Yeah, February 21st.
What Saturday is that? 4th?
The third.
Third Saturday?
Yes.
Oh, okay. We might make it. You know, that's Houston big weekend. But I don't know. We might. We had bus out there maybe. Okay. So what? Because I know a lot of people. We know each other, but we don't know each other. But you teach music, right? I know we talked about it, but you teach music to kids or what?
I teach it.
Is that what you do for a living?
From 8 to 80. From 8 to 80. Anybody
8 to 8?
Learn. Yeah, I had a student. She was like 78 years old. I had a 78 years old that I was teaching. Yeah.
So do you have a cutoff age? Since you said 8 to 80, is there a cutoff age?
No, I know cutoff age.
It's a metaphor. That's what I mean. It's just a metaphor. Anybody that wants to learn, I'll teach them. Now, I will say this. I say 8 because at 8 years old, the mind has developed a level of patience. To a 5 to 6 year old, they don't have that level of patience. And,
right.
They just can't sit still for a long period of time and learn. They haven't developed that yet.
You don't be wanting to babysit.
I start around 8, 9 years old.
Oh, okay. Oh, so what?
Then the interest is built with them. They have that interest around it. It's like I did. They have that interest around that time.
They be so excited.
Yes.
So tell us about Wednesday night. What you gonna do for us Wednesday night? First of all, I want to thank you because you were my first stepping instructor, of course.
Yes.
But I want to thank you for most of the ladies in this community. You taught us, the lady side. You taught us that. I know you taught me, and you taught a lot of other ladies I know too. And I just want to thank you for that, for being my first instructor.
Well, I thank you for looking me up, and when you first started stepping, and I remember Shawnette, man. I'm gonna tell on her a little bit. I remember Shawnette when she first came to my class. She already thought she. I was like, sister, you gonna have to calm down because this ain't what you think now. This ain't what you think it is. But she was so gullible. She's not gullible. She was so gung ho and learning the day. It was just a lot. It was just passion and excitement. She said, I want to learn it. I said, calm down. You gotta learn these numbers because everybody knows I'm a very technical teacher.
I've been in class before. You probably
all those numbers mean something if you're dealing with the 8 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Every number got a meaning to it. And that's
I missed about.
I've been in your class too before, Dave. You were probably one of my first stepping instructors that I went to. You had a thing in Dallas, Texas, where you used to teach out there, and I've been to.
Yeah. Speaking of that, HTO, that you brought that up, because when I first left the Chicago area, that's where I moved to first, was to Dallas. And I lived in Dallas for 8 years, and then I came here to Houston.
Okay.
So I started teaching in Dallas first, and I established me and Gino Spears was the first one there, and then after that, then it was me. So Gino controlled the north part of Dallas. I controlled the south part of Dallas, as far as from teaching step.
Okay.
So how did y'all deal with that when people didn't want y'all to come and teach stepping at first? Remember when it was like it was only swing out, or it was only Houston 2-step in Houston? How did you deal with that?
Yes. See, now this is what it was, Shawnette. When I moved here to Texas, like you just mentioned, swing out was the main dance and still is the main dance, and we respect that. But I was letting people know you need to learn Chicago stepping because Chicago step is more popular than swing out.
Yeah.
You can't swing out everywhere, but you can step everywhere.
Everywhere.
So I was
We're going to LA today.
Yes. Yeah. I said, this is what you need to learn because when you travel, you can still dance. You don't have to stop swinging, but when you travel somewhere,
you can add it to your dance.
Yeah. But so we was hated on, man, real hard. You know, the swing out instructors, they felt inferior. They thought we was invading the space. And I was like, no, we just showing you another dance, have some variety. So it took a while to get through that funk of people, as people say, hating on you. We had to get through that cycle it took a good 2 to 3 years for us to really break that. But the thing about it, this is what we didn't do in Chicago. What I'm glad that they do here, they start letting us do what they call showcase.
Okay.
So a lot of Jerry Palmer in particular. Shout out to Jerry Palmer and Brigida Baylor in Dallas, Texas. The reason why I mention those two, and I hope they listen. The reason I mentioned those two because they were very instrumental in getting me known in the dance world here in the state of Texas. Even though they were swing promoters, they would let me go to their events and showcase at their events all the time. At the time, Brigida Baylor had the biggest dance set in Texas, the third Saturday. Man, you talk about people from Herman, you might remember that. She had the biggest back in like the year of 08, 09, back in that time.
I don't know if he was dancing back then. That's a long time.
In the state of Texas. So that was a big stage. She would call me. She said, "David, come showcase Chicago Step. They need to see it." Jerry Palmer was the same way. He was killing it at the time. He was like, "David, come to." He was like Harlem. We talked about Harlem Nights. He was like Harlem Nights. He's packed on a Monday, on a Monday and Tuesday. His classes, his dances is packed on a Monday night.
Yeah, because they don't play about that swing out in Dallas. They really don't.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Jerry Palmer had it on lock. So he would call me and have me come and showcase. So that's how I got known because of the showcases.
You just stayed down though too, right?
Interested, Sade. Then that's when they started because they got to see it.
Yeah, what it looked like, how smooth it is.
Like so, then like they say, the rest is history.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So tell us about tonight at Legacy. David is going to be at Legacy for us tonight, giving a party. He will be teaching. He will be teaching a class, and he will be DJing tonight. And we really need y'all to come out and support. We really need your support. I will be probably calling some people personally or texting some people personally and asking you to come out. Some people already said they're coming out. So I know for a fact, ladies, there will be some leads there because leads have already told me they're going to be there. Albert told me he's going to be there. Reggie told me he's going to be there. And a few more guys told me he's going to be there. So I just need the ladies, which I would be raising y'all hand and asking y'all to get out there to support tonight at Legacy. So David, tell us because I remember that last thing you taught us that time. It was so great over there in my office. Tell me what you're going to teach tonight. I'm mad that I will be there.
Yeah. So thank you both. Just Dance Entertainment. Thank y'all for allowing me to kind of step in for y'all tonight. I know y'all could have picked somebody else, but thank y'all for allowing me to kind of just step in and keep it going tonight since y'all won't be there. But tonight it's going to consist of a short stepper class from 7 to 8:30. We'll be just teaching the finer points of Chicago step to anybody that wants to learn. That class is going to be $10, and we're going to teach leading and following just as much as I can within a 1.5 hour period. Basically, just structure up the dance. I'll teach you some. I'm gonna give them some get down. I'm gonna give them some get down too.
No, you gonna do that? Man, I'm mad that I'm not gonna be there.
Yeah, I'm gonna give them some. I got to give them some get down. But and then after that, according to you guys' format, we're going to stick with that format and have the open floor dancing after the class until
all styles dancing afterwards, y'all.
Everybody's dancing.
So be there.
Hey, if y'all have not, me and Shanette, he was my first step instructor that I ever went to a class. He had a showcase, and Shanette, she learned under him. Hey, don't sleep on this brother. This brother got some good stuff. He came over to our house, and we had a pod before one of the contests. Man, he really cleaned up my walking. I thought I was really walking, and he came. This is how you do it, brother. I'm talking about so fast. Man, hey, can't say nothing about good things about this fella right here. Hey, so make sure y'all come out, support him, party, because I know y'all gonna have a good time. We played some of the best music.
And everybody know that. Everybody know that you got some of the best mixes. I love the mixes. I ain't gonna lie, because I mean, at the end of the day, I like regular music, but I like the mixes you be playing.
And you know what? When we talked about the pandemic, that's when I started really doing it extensively because I had the time to do it. Now, this is how I started doing that, Shante. This is going to trip y'all out. When I was doing the live streaming at the time in the year of the pandemic, 2020, Facebook it was so many DJs that started doing it because it was almost like the radio station. Facebook started tripping about the copyright laws.
Oh yeah, that's when that happened.
Not getting the residuals for it, so they start shutting us down on that. The
Uh-huh.
reason why they start doing it, this is some information for even y'all, if y'all ever have music on your stream sometimes,
Uh-huh.
you have to take music out of its original form
Right.
in order
Uh-huh.
for it to be flagged. So what it
Well,
is,
not to be flagged.
like
Matter of fact, I'm gonna start using your things because I got your thumb drive. I'm about to start using that music that you just sent me.
so say for instance, you want to play Michael Jackson or Prince or something like that. If you play
Uh-huh.
it in the original form, their record companies, Sony and Warner Brothers and all that, they'll flag you, they'll shut you down because you're using their music, and they're saying it's not. They don't want you to do it without getting residuals from it.
Right.
So what I had to do, I got smart, Herman. I got smart. I said, you know what? I'm gonna take it out of its original form. I'm gonna remix it. Therefore, it's not in its original form. They can't flag me for copyright.
That's smart.
Right.
So I created a monster with that. Then I started doing the remixes. Then I got known as the remix guru. That's like my subtitle, my DJ name, the remix guru.
Right.
So now I started doing remixes, and these DJs started hearing it. They was like, man, let me get that, man. That's different. Then the steppers started hitting. I started playing that once we opened back up. I started playing at the steppers, and it's like, it's what? See, this is my motto when it comes to that. It's what you know, but it's different.
Yeah. Yeah. You know the song.
The song that you know, but
Now,
I mix
how
it
about
I mix it different.
obviously
And
about a
probably musician is easy. You know,
Hold on.
I'm in the recording studio here at the house, so it's easy for me to do it because I'm already a musician. I'm already a music producer. So.
Right. We recently bought a thumb drive from a Stephanie said out of state, and it had some of your stuff in it.
Right. It had DJ Ebony D. He gave you your.
All over the country.
Yeah, all over the country. It is. You're right. All over the country. You're right.
Any prominent DJ in the steppers world, they all got some of my mixes. Every last one.
Yes, you are right. Right about that. 1,000. Yep.
Go to any stepper set and go Shorty Smooth, Mikhail, Myron, DJ Calvin. All you got to do when they play and go up in the DJ stand and just kind of stick there for about 2 or 3 minutes. They're gonna play a mix for me. Somebody. So I'm known for that now. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Tell us, what can you tell us about musicality? Because I mean, I know that you do music, but hold on, did you have a question?
I have another question.
Hold on.
Now, okay, so what do you think about people putting similar or same dances on the same days?
Oh, okay.
Oh my goodness, y'all gonna get me starting something up in here. Okay. But everybody that knows me know I'm truthful, so I got to be truthful about it. Now this is how it was when I came up, coming out of Chicago. If there was a staple event or a staple, that's what I say staple means something that's been long running for a long period.
Right, it's been there. Everybody know it's there.
Everybody know about it. It's been there for X amount of years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that now because in the dance world, the world gets smaller, right?
Yeah.
So the community gets smaller, so everybody knows everybody, and everybody knows everything that the other promoters and everything are doing. So
right, if it's stable, that's another thing. When people have events, they need to stay stable with them, so people can know.
So, give you an example. If Herman was doing a dance on the second Saturday, he's been doing it for 7 years.
Right.
Everybody know he's been doing it for 6, 7 years.
Right.
I come along and I do another party on top of his, same day, same time. Everybody gonna look at me stupid because they're like, why are you stacking? That's what we call it, stacking.
Okay, they got a word for it.
The event on top of his, well, his event is the staple.
Right. So it's been there.
Thing where, that old saying, there's no honor among thieves, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, why would I come along and put another dance on top of this brother's dance, knowing that he had a long running dance all this time? I got to respect that.
Right, and knowing how hard it is promoting. Promoting is a lot of work.
Yeah. So what I would do as a promoter, and I hope some of the promoters are listening, especially the ones that are coming up in the game, just coming in new, find a date, and it's hard to do now because everybody.
Everybody got all the dates.
But back then, you just pick another day to do your party, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then what it is, people see what you're doing. They see the respect that you're giving to another promoter, and then they come support you.
Right.
That promoter's following will come and start supporting you. So like I switch mine to first Saturday. Okay, nothing going on first Saturday. I switch my dance to first Saturday. Okay, you got the first Saturday with DBJ. You got the second, third Saturday with HTO. HTO, just use that for an example.
Yeah.
But the way I feel about it, I don't think it's right that people do that. I think a lot of people they get selfish with that. They want to make a name for themselves, not thinking about the rest of the dance community. And what it really does, and this is the part I don't like. What it really does, it divides everybody.
Right.
It splits
That's
everybody,
irritating to me.
forcing people to choose where at first they didn't have to.
Right.
So that's my take on that.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Well, okay.
As a consumer, I don't like it because I feel like I want to go to your thing and I want to go to this one,
Well, okay. Well,
and then I can only go to one now.
Well,
You know?
let me do this, David.
And I commend. That's what I commend. I know Herman. I've been knowing Shanette a little longer than you. So one thing I know about Shanette, that's what I know about her. She want to support everybody.
Yeah.
Right.
Even if there's another set going on, okay, let me go spend 2 hours over here, then I'm gonna leave here and I'm gonna go over there and support them.
Right. Now let me play.
Or if she find out somebody's having a very particular week, she gonna be there because she believes in support. So that's what I know about her. And that's the whole dynamic of what we're talking about. We want to be able to do that. We want to be able to go support somebody else's on a different day, not on the same day.
Right.
On a different day.
Okay. So let me play those devil's advocate, David. Now, when it comes to like, let's say, the thing, when it comes to like how it used to be, like, it was like some events in the past that I went to. Whenever in your town, and it's also always coming your stuff, always coming your stuff up. But some events in the past, like it was you will go somewhere and you were like tolerated and not celebrated, because one of my slogans are go where you celebrate it and not tolerate it. So in the past, sometimes you go somewhere and then the promoter wouldn't dance with you. The promoter wouldn't acknowledge you and make people feel kind of small. Where at our events, we celebrate everybody that's coming out.
Yes.
We celebrate you. We celebrate everybody because everybody's worth being celebrated. Almost like the new stigma, everybody wins a trophy. Everybody's worth being celebrated. Nobody, because I was at a once where people talking noise about me, pointing at me, laughing when I was trying to learn this dance. And, it made me feel really small at a point. So when I launched out, and I said, everybody that comes to my party, and it was doing another huge person that was having an event on that day.
Right.
And then I was like, come to my set, and everybody will flock to my set. And we will have a good time. I'm celebrating everybody, high-fiving everybody, saying, hey, I love y'all. We just having a good old time. And I'm like, I don't know how I was pulling it, but I was like, oh my goodness. But so sometimes it may be needed because if people are feeling shallow at one event, this person has been for years and years and years and years, and they're not treating somebody right.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's needed to have competition.
So he just wanted to play devil advocate, but for the most part, I don't like it. But he just wanted to play devil advocate because some of these people have been doing it for a long time, and they think everybody got to come there just because they got to come there, and they don't got to be nice to people no more.
Right.
They don't have to.
They may be in a community not dancing with people and stuff like that.
Yeah, just having an attitude, having their nose up at people,
sometimes
all kind of crazy stuff.
It is needed for a change.
Yes.
Won't shake your hand. They think they so
right.
They so hot and mighty that
so
you try to shake the hand, they won't even shake the hand. They talking crap to you.
And for new people coming in, there is no room for correction.
Right, and they do.
So when new people come in, it's room for correction. So let's say this is a joyful event, and they try to have an event over on this person's day. They're not going to have any support because it's so hard to get support. You could go into a venue and nobody shows up.
Yeah.
So if somebody is showing up, sometimes it's needed. Now, if I'm a big promoter, this other person's a big promoter, and I'm splitting the community, that's one thing.
you make your job harder too, to me, because it's promoting is not easy, man. I'm telling you, like
Right.
we spend a
Yeah,
lot of time and we're not really making money off of the stuff. It's something we do for fun, and promoting be like a job.
Right.
yeah.
You know what
And
I'm saying?
we hear that all the time when they say unity in the community, unity in the community. Well, how you bringing unity when you're doing things that's dividing the community? And
Right,
it's not about big eyes and little U's and who can do this the best and who can do this the best and who can draw this person the best and just this DJ, this instructor. No, let's all come to a common meeting. Everybody show honor to each other from a promoter
right,
standpoint, I'm saying. Let's show honor to each other. You know, if you're doing an event, okay, put it on a day where it can be supported by everyone.
right,
Does the same thing, and the next one does the same thing. That way, there's the unity right there.
right.
Because
And then a lot of people we even promote because we
like
promote
I said,
people.
back in Chicago, and that's why I love. That's one thing I love about back home. Because back in Chicago, man, everybody knew first, second, third, fourth, fifth, Saturday. Everybody knew who was going to be doing something, and everybody
Yeah,
going to that set. You know, Pete got a set, or Snoop got a set, or Good Time Productions got a set, or one of these other entities in Chicago. They doing a party. Everybody know they doing a party on that Friday or that Saturday. Everybody already
right,
50-yard
right.
line. Calvin at the 50-yard line of brunch. Everybody already knew the brunch was popping on Saturday afternoon. There's nothing else
Yeah,
to talk but that. So
yeah.
that's how it really should be. No matter what the dance style, as you guys were saying. So,
Right, right. And people starting to know now in Houston. I mean, if they do it now in Houston, for the most part, well, I guess we know because we do multiple dances, and so we know what a party is every day. And sometimes it's not just stepping; it's other dances. But we know. But everybody might not know because everybody might not deal with the different communities, the other dance styles. But for stepping, yeah, everybody know who got what if they have it every month. Now, some people that's why people do have to keep their part, just like us. Just like tonight, we're not going to be here. We making sure that, we have someone there because you do have to stay stable. You can't like not have your party, and then think people not going to put it on there. Like by the time you don't have it twice, people figure you stop having it. You know what I'm saying? Because that happened to us. We love everybody, but on our wedding day, there is there's another event,
Yeah.
and because they hadn't had it for like 4 months, 3 months or something, we thought it was, they
Right.
stopped having it.
We thought it was a
I
open
thought it was canceled. Yeah.
day.
Right. And so I hated because I wanted that person to be at our wedding. And she wanted to be there. But now it's the same time, it's their event because they just put it back on. Now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to also help promote their event because I really like this person. So I'm going to help. I mean, ours is a wedding, but then ours is a wedding, and we're going to have dancing, of course. And theirs is their regular monthly thing. But I'm going to help support her, and then I'm going to help support her more next month. So, because we be promoting other people too.
Right.
Yeah, that's the
We
way.
promote a lot of people. That's why other people be giving us support because we support them.
Yeah, and congratulations to both of y'all.
Oh, thank you. March the 7th.
Congratulations.
Yeah, tell about our wedding, Herman.
Hey,
Put
it's
the
like
plug
Martin
in.
Lawrence said on Martin. You got somebody that got you.
For real. And that's amazing to have. I'm telling you, like,
That's what it's
hey,
about. So we
we just
congratulations to y'all. We'll be there as well. I'll be there at the ceremony and everything on March the 7th. So
okay.
nothing else happen. I'll be there. So
Well, if you don't be at the wedding, the ceremony, be at the reception the next day. But the ceremony is better because we got both. We got a 2-day. It's a 2
Come to our wedding, man.
Huh?
That's beautiful. Anytime.
Hey, we probably gonna need you to DJ. We need DJs. Herman can't DJ.
I told
You
you.
want to DJ?
He better not be trying to get up there and DJ on his wedding day.
He can't DJ.
No, I don't know who he think he is. He supposed to be with you.
I'm pretty sure. We hope that if you got time, he say he gonna call you. We gonna and I'm gonna try to get my other DJ Raven and some DJs. We're gonna have a big whole
Yeah,
little
I
2 days.
gotta go early. I gotta go early though, because I got an event later on that night. But y'all gotta let me go first.
Okay. Well, we got Saturday and Sunday, so
Yeah.
you can kind of choose.
Oh, if y'all got no man, everybody gonna be there.
Sunday is our regular second Sunday.
We work it out. We work it out.
He's not gonna work then either.
Well, we'll work it out.
Yeah, we work it out.
David, he's not gonna work then either.
No, he's not. I knew you ain't gonna let him.
We're at another reception. He's not working, so we gotta have.
Yeah.
Right, I'm not DJing or nothing.
Right, so we're gonna have. He got my hand. I'm like, quit pointing at me like that.
Yeah. Shout out to BJ Samuels up in Dallas. I see Dallas is in the house. What's up, BJ Janet? I see they up in the house. Roxanne, I
Hey.
see her too. Roxanne, you better be there tonight, Roxanne. I'll see you down at Beamer too. I'll see y'all at Legacy tonight.
Yes, be there, y'all. We
I
really,
don't have my computer
okay.
on me. I don't have my computer on me, so that's why I didn't give anybody shout outs because I don't have my computer on me.
What you mean?
I don't have my laptop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't bring my laptop. It was in there. Let's see who else. Anybody laid any comments out? Let's see.
So you said that you seen who all you seen over there? Ask more people that you know, David. Shout their name out real quick. Ask them to come out tonight.
As far as Houston, I see Beamer Johnson, Roxanne.
Who else can you say? Put their name out here so we can tell them to come out tonight. Y'all come out tonight. We can say people's name in a positive way.
I see Roxanne.
Ben, if you can come out there. Michael Reese, I think Michael Reese say he chilling for a minute. Michael Reese, if you here, come and let's see the women. Lala.
I'll call Reese. I got his number. I'll call him.
Hey, Lala, we need you to come in the house. Karen.
Sandy Brown, good morning.
Brett and Sammy, look, all them people. And all other dancers too. People who are new to learning Chicago stepping. There's a lot of new people learning Chicago stepping. Y'all come out to DBJ tonight.
Barbara Thurman, thanks for coming on.
Those are just learning because you got to get that floor experience. You got to get that
right.
You got to get that atmosphere.
If you're brand new to stepping, come out tonight.
Yeah, I got to put my instructors hat on because
learn from David. He's a go ahead.
Yeah, when you're first learning, and when you're getting your feet wet in whatever dance style that you're learning, you can't get it all in a class setting. You know, because if you're in a class setting, you're learning the dance, which is great. But you're still sheltered to a certain degree because you're not putting what you're learning into action. You're not putting what you're learning into practice. Just like you, Shanae, you got a degree. Well, you got a degree. Well, it ain't gonna do no good unless you get out there and use it.
You don't really even learn until you get on that, until you get out there with them clients. That's when you really learn.
You hang it on the wall, but you're not doing nothing with it.
Right. So, it ain't gonna do you no good.
Like they got to get out, get that experience. Women especially, because they got to get out and experience different leads, see where they are, what they're following. Same thing with the men. You know, they got to get out and follow and lead some of these women and see where they are. You got to see that's the proving ground of where you are. That's the measuring stick is going out dancing. So it was like that.
So we had a social and we had a class and a social, and so that's where you can put it in practice.
You got to practice at home. You got to go to class, and you got to go out. That's the circle right there.
Okay, so we read a few comments. Sandy Brown. Good morning, Sandy Brown. She just said social dancing is so important. Piggyback off of that, David. Social dancing is so important.
It is very important. Just like I said, you got to get into that atmosphere. You don't have the luxury of your instructor telling you do this, do this, do that, do that. Now you got to put what you've learned in action. And then even if you do mess up, the best of us have messed up.
Right, all the time.
Now that's the area where you know where you have to improve. So once you go out and you find that out, now you come back to class at the next class setting and say, I need to work on X, Y, and Z, and then that's how you get strong in that area.
Yeah, you tell. And so we got Bobby Samuels. He say if we were getting married up here in Dallas, he would teach for us. DJ for us. But guess what, Bobby Samuels? You know how to drive to Houston? That ain't nothing but a few hours.
Yeah, he got all them brand new cars. He know how to get his butt
down. Real. Come volunteer. Come we know we're gonna pay our DJs, but I'm saying become even volunteer to go and drive down here. We got you. We'll put you on there.
That's BJ the DJ. That's his name. BJ the DJ.
BJ, okay, I don't even know him, but I'm just getting to know some Dallas people.
Yeah, he's a part of Jerry Palmer's group.
Now, Sandy Brown, she is one of the lead instructors and has been probably introduced. I believe she introduced Swing Out to Oklahoma City, and she has some events coming up there in Oklahoma City. Check her page out. That is Sandy Brown. Thank you for coming on. Who else is over here?
He can see Lala and all them. I can't even see him on there. But good morning, everybody. So anyway, check out my page for. I got a new thing. I told people I made a new thing yesterday. It's called Rediscovering. What's it called? Rediscovering. Let me look at it. Let me look at my doctor.
Rediscovering yourself after you've been single, and this can go for men and women. Once you're in a fresh start, if you're David, you're in a loving relationship.
We don't need to know.
That's together. I think is that true?
Put David on the spot over there.
No, we'll say that again.
I know we just talking about counsel stuff. I said I believe you're in a wonderful relationship, a fantastic one. Y'all look good together, I believe.
They gonna put you out there.
I mean, what is you? I mean, you got to back up for me on that, Doc. I got to get that. I got to get that last part of the statement.
That was
Anyway, hey, but we're just talking. So we're just doing for counseling segments, man. You did your thing, and we'd like to thank you. Now,
we come into the discovery phase. He can stay over here. I wrote I made a document yesterday. I made a little journal, and it's on my page for anybody who wants it. And so it's called the Discovery Phase Journal. So what it's about is that usually when people get single, when they just get out of a marriage or whatever, people say, therapists tell them, and other people tell them too, they say, don't jump back into another relationship. But my thing is, people tell them that, but they don't tell them what they should be doing. What should you be doing? We're going to step into the counseling realm now, David. What should you be doing in that time that you are single? What's your thoughts on it, David? What should people be doing in that time period between where they get out of a marriage or a relationship and they by themselves for that little period of time? What should they be doing?
Because I've been married and divorced myself. The main thing now it's a little different now between men and women. Now I will say that it's a little different because men are different. Men handle it totally different. Breakups and go and get back to that single life that women do. We handle it totally different.
What that mean?
But okay, so men. Let me start with men. Men. I heard Steve Harvey say this, and it was so true. It didn't resonate with me until I heard him say it. When men go through a breakup, yeah, we'll be hurt for a while, or we coming out of a bad relationship. I don't say a bad relationship. You come out of a relationship because it's. I won't say bad because sometimes you just get to the point where y'all just grow apart. It happens. Okay, so I won't say it's toxic or bad because ain't nobody perfect anyway. It was always somebody's fault. So let's get that out of the way. So, but when we come out and get back single again, one thing about men get over one woman with another woman.
That's what y'all like to do.
I'm gonna say that again. The way we get over a woman, we go find us another one. You know why?
Yes.
Because men are natural born leaders in this world. God has made us natural born leaders. We don't have time to be sitting around crying, to sit around moping and I'm in my feelings. We ain't got time for that. We got to conquer this world. We'll go to that period for a minute, Herman. But then we got to get back. We got to tighten up. Hey man, let me wipe my eyes. Let me get myself back together. I got to get back. I got to conquer this world. So we tend to get another woman, and it's not that we was. See, this is the thing, Shonette, and this is how women be thinking sometimes. Not all women, but some. Well, he only been 2, 3, 4 weeks, a month, and he already got him somebody else. There was something going on all the time. No, it wasn't.
Right.
No, it wasn't. It's just how that's our makeup. Most men are made up that way. They have to get another. They get over one woman with another woman. That's how we get through it. Now, women is different. Women got to go in the mountains. They got to go on all these cruises. They got to take Calgon take them. Where they got to go to all these women retreats. They got to read all these books. They got to find themselves again. Women are totally different. Y'all know I ain't lying. That's how women get through it. Women are going years. Herman, and Shonette, too. Women go years before they get into something else.
Because some of them. Not people like me, because my mama was Gracie May. Gracie May can find her boyfriend in 1 hour. But anyway, that's my mama, and I got the trait of it too.
Men ain't got time for all that. We got too much to conquer. We got time to do all that.
Hold on,
David.
Eventually, we gonna get us somebody else, and that'll help us get
right. Well, hold on, David. So sometimes, this is 2026, and
the women too.
So we gotta come with the times now. Like a lot of things that is happening today, I don't agree with because I am still in our age bracket. But we got to get caught up with the times now. Like that could have been something of the 80s and 90s, what you're describing. Then we went into a 2000s era. Then we went to 2010s. Then now we're in the 2020s era now. That stuff has changed. That's not. I see one woman may be controlling 7 niggas, and you better not cheat on me. You better not cheat on me. You better not cheat on me.
Some women got 3 men, while other women act like they can't get one.
Now that was something of the past, but we have
You said the women today gonna move on before you break up with them.
Like when girls are players too, that shit is so true.
Yeah.
You know, so I do understand that a lot of times we're speaking concept of what we got going on, but man, some of the stuff that we was living through where it was like, I can't believe a boy's trying to play on a girls' basketball team. You know, he comes in a dress every day. That stuff is happening nowadays. It used to be a day of the past where people used to just talk about it, but 5 years went by, they passed those laws in Congress and stuff like that. That stuff is happening now. So women may have about 4 or 5 dudes. They may get over like the old man used to get over with a new relationship, or they may grab a woman themselves.
For real.
They found out how good the cat is.
Half of my clients are gay women.
Right, so they found out how good the cat was and driving us crazy. So they want to get a piece of the cat, you know. So the time has evolved. So I'm just saying, like a lot of my homies, they come on here, and you know, I know we're stuck in the swing out world, but if we come to the regular world, you would see a lot of this stuff that was just a thing of imagination. And
in the swing out world, they do it. They get broke up today and be with somebody tomorrow.
Yeah, and you talk about like relationships like in the dance world. Now, typically, I try not to date in the dance world because I look at the dance world. Everybody in the dance world is my brothers and sisters.
No, that's what I told them. I see everybody's cousin.
I look at most women and most guys in the dance world. They my brothers and sisters. I see them all the time.
Hell yeah,
they're my family. You know, it's like you're my family. Right. Now there are times now I wouldn't go as far as to say I wouldn't meet anybody in the dance world. Reason why I say that is because it'll be good. Say like y'all are the perfect example. You have that common interest, which is dancing, to bring you closer together. Now that could be a good thing. But don't let that be your intention when you're going out dancing to go out and find somebody. That's not the right mindset when you go out dancing. So if it comes to you like that, so be it. Now, me, you know, from being an instructor, I didn't have people over the years that have came to my class. They met their husband and wife in my class. So that's the beautiful part of this dance, you know. But they didn't come with that intention. Oh, well, I'm going to stepping class or dance class to find me a man or a woman. That's not what their intention. But if it happens to happen, it's a beautiful thing because that's one common interest they will always have.
Yeah, that's cool. But you said the men don't need no discovery phase. Y'all could just move on.
We move on. We move on.
And so
now, Shawnette, we're still human. Now, Shawnette, let me qualify. Shawnette, let me qualify. We still have feelings and emotions too. Like I said, we got to go through our grieving period of it too. We got to get back to ourselves. I'm not saying we all that and we ain't got no feeling. We don't cry. Yeah, we do that too, but we don't spend a whole lot of time doing it.
Yeah,
you know, that's just ain't our makeup. We just can't be in. You know, we can't back ourselves in an emotional corner and just stay there. That's right. Just what we do. Yeah.
You got to see what's next for you. That's good though.
And I want to let all the women know this because women have to know this. The
women say y'all were never in love in the first place if you got over it that quick. What do you say about that?
Right. Well, everybody get over it different. Some men may take them a year. Some men take them 3 weeks. It just depends on the man. You know how men, if he's married and like his wife died, and then maybe a month and a half later he dates somebody else. That's just makeup. He's not used to being by himself.
Right.
Right. You know, he got that pain in him where somebody got to fill that void that's missing.
Well, the women do it too. I want you to know because my clients, I tell them, hey, why don't you just stay single for a little bit so you can figure out what you want so that when you get when you're looking for a new person, you just don't get whoever. They can't do it either.
Yeah, you got to rebound. I'm not saying instantly he go get somebody instantly. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, the women can't do it either is what I'm saying. They not staying single. Don't believe that. They not staying single either.
The true statement, if we look at the Bible, the true statement is that God already said it's not good for man to be alone.
That's what I tell people.
It's not good for us to be alone. And men take that to heart more than the women do. It's not good. Man already got that. He said, what man, we try to be hard and tough, Herman, all the time. But let me tell you something, man. We don't like being by ourselves. Deep down, a man don't really like being by himself. You know, he can front all he wants to. But most men don't, and deep down, if they really be honest, they don't like being by themselves, man. So we don't like that. So that's why eventually he'll get him somebody else.
All right. So,
What's up, DJ K9? DJ K9 in the building. What's up, brother? I'm glad you're recovering well, my man.
man, hey, so Dr. Shanette, she had to take another call. She had to take a session. So
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you a few more questions, and
Hey, let's chop it up, man. I got time. Let's chop it up.
all right. So, man, I cannot see my Facebook comments. So the thing is, what do you think about forgiveness? So let's talk about a little about forgiveness. If somebody was uh, in the community, and they asked for forgiveness, like K9 did, and thank you, my brother. I really appreciate you, my man. Um, what do you think about forgiveness?
I have to look at it from the lens of spirituality because me being a Christian and spiritual person, that's the only way I can really look at it. Now, when it comes to forgiveness is not for the other person, it's for you.
It's for you.
That's what the forgiveness is for. In order to be forgiven, we have to learn to forgive. Yes, it hurts when people do certain things to us. It hurts when we're wronged by somebody. It hurts when we're lied on. All those things. It hurts. And us as finite human beings, we tend to let that develop in our feelings, and we let that canker inside of us, and then we start holding grudges and holding animosity against that person that did us wrong. But deep down, we have to say, look, that person, as long as you holding that other person is going to have the power over you. So what do you have to do? You have to release that through forgiveness. Say, hey, you got to look at yourself and say, I don't want to do that to anybody, and I really don't want anybody doing that to me because now I know how I feel. So in that light, it's hard to do within yourself, but you got to let God help you with that and be able to say, look, I forgive you. I'm not doing it for you. I'm doing it for me so I can get through this, so I can get by this, and I can show God, well, if I want him to forgive me, I have to have to forgive others. And it's hard to do. It's not easy to do all the time because if you try to do it within yourself, you probably never do it. You'll hold that grudge against that person forever. But we have to learn how to get it, do it for yourself, and it's for you to make you a stronger person, to make you a better person. Yeah.
So everybody out here, K9, he is working on relationships in the community. And big ups to you, brother. Bima says, he who finds a wife finds a good thing. That's biblical. It does not talk about a woman finding a husband. It's talking about he who finds a good wife.
Come on
Kiana, Bradford, everybody else is watching. So, all right, that sounds good, man. You said that piece about forgiveness, man. I feel that, man, we are a dance family here. And the thing is that since we're a dance family here, it's just like your regular family, Now, if you're out here laying hands on each other, out here fighting like you're a bunch of children, fist fighting, hey, you need to be somewhere else other than this community. I would say don't come in the community with that nonsense. But if you get into a verbal dispute or something like that, sometimes it may take some time getting over it. But I'll say keep it private and try not to do it. That's why we can learn multiple dances, David. You know multiple dances yourself. So one genre getting your nerves, you just go to the other genre dance. Hey, I'm here. These people, getting my nerves. Let me go to the other genre dance. I'll come back later. So you don't have to. Because nobody owns the dance. The dance is open and free. What do you say about that portion there? About nobody owning the dance?
Yeah, and nobody does own it. No, Chicago Step In, Swing Out, Ballroom, Houston Two Step, any other dance. Those dances were already established before we even came on the scene. So therefore, it's not owned. It already has its own identity. So what we do, we fit in to that identity of whatever dance style that is. We just come and fit into it. We make it our own from a personal standpoint, as far as our style, we make it our own, but we still respect that name of that dance, because that dance has already been, it's just the name has already been established. It stands alone. Chicago Stepping stands alone. Detroit Ballroom stands alone. Dallas Fort Worth Swing Out stands alone. Houston Two Step stands alone. So what we
Right.
do, as the old saying is, from the streets, you get in where you fit in. So that's what you do. And nobody owns it. Now I know there are people that try to put labels and put their label, or this is my style, this is my dance. No, it's not. It was there before you even learned it. It was already established. So just
It was
get
already
in,
established.
just get in and find your place within the dance, and then everything will be fine. That's all you have to do.
All right. Reggie Clayton, he chimed in and he said, "Sup, y'all? When there is a breakup, you should take that time to heal and find out who you are. For any man to get with a woman to get over another woman is not healthy. That makes him codependent.
Yeah.
Been there, and it's a world. Been there and done that too. Many men and women go from one relationship to another, unpacking baggage from the last one. Be one with yourself first. Hell, you may even find out that a formal or monogamous relationship is not for you. If it is for you, have given yourself some time to reset. Too many people are afraid to be alone. I love being single. Ain't no fun about it." So if he was talking about the piece earlier when we were saying that, how much time do you need to be single, or alone? And it's not one shoe don't fit all. Everybody has their own time where they can be, give their space to where they can be single, and it's not, it's up to the individual. When I got out of relationship. I was supposed to be married last year in March, and I was with the person for 10 years, and I went through it. I went through it. I had to leave. I had to leave that individual. We weren't seeing eye to eye. We weren't seeing the same thing, and sometimes you do go in and you force your relationship on people. Like, well, I want you to change this. I want you to change this. We didn't say eye to eye on anything. That individual probably wanted children. I wanted grandchildren.
Yeah.
So I had to change and give somebody that did have some grandchildren. I wanted to date their grandmother. I'm up in age. I don't want little children.
That-
My kids are adult. Damn near. So I'm like, I don't want any children. So it did hurt to leave that relationship, but so it's not one size fits all.
right.
But I found the person of my dream, and I found the person better than I can ever ask for. I said, Lord, give me a beautiful woman at a season and age that has grandkids and a lot of kids. And Jeanette has 6 kids, 5 or 6 grandkids, and they're coming, probably be coming more. So God, He answered my prayer on exactly what I wanted. And I wanted to do what we're doing today. Me and Twin, we talked about this over a year ago. We was at college in Dallas, and we was like, I said, Twin, man, I'm going to do a show every day. And it was over a year ago before I started the show. And Twin said, man, we were looking to do one too, but we never did collaterally because I think we were going to, but we never did collaborate. So yeah, that's something that we talked about. But let me put some plugs in. March 7th and 8th, we're having our 2-day wedding. We're getting married on 7th, and we're gonna have a reception afterwards.
Yes.
And on
Yes.
the 8th, we're gonna do our normal uh, second Sunday. Do you have anything coming up, David?
Yes. Like I mentioned earlier, my birthday celebration being Taylor Raymond. Our birthdays on the same day. Everybody knows Taylor, Chicago stepping teacher extraordinaire up in Dallas, female, by the way. Me and her birthdays on the same day. So we're doing a joint celebration on Saturday, February the 21st in Dallas, Texas. at Art of Motion Dance Studio. We're doing a Harlem Nights theme. So we want y'all to get your Harlem Nights attire ready. That's going to be Saturday, February the 21st. Art of Motion Dance Studio, Dallas, Texas. My man Jerry Palmer, his and Roz, their dance studio. It's going to start at 7 o'clock. We're going to have all kinds of food. We're going to have all kinds of drinks for everybody, man. It's going to be really nice. We're going to have the place decked out Harlem Nights style. It's going to be really, really nice. And we would love everybody if you can. That's the third Saturday of this month, February the 21st for us. And we'll be celebrating both of our birthdays. I think there's a couple more other people that's going to be celebrating with us as well. All Aquarius, February Aquarius people that wants to come celebrate us can very well do that. And we got DJ Henry out of Dallas, and of course for myself, I'm gonna do a little bit. I'm gonna do DJ a little bit, but Henry gonna pretty much take the night over because it's my birthday. I'm gonna want to celebrate and be with everybody and get down with everybody, everything like that. So that's what's going to be. That's what I have coming up. I don't do a lot of events anymore, Herman. I got back to DJing. People are starting to call me now to come and DJ their events and stuff. So I'm really happy doing that right now.
I see that. Yeah.
I do 2 events a year now. My birthday party and my white party in July. Those are like the only 2 events that I promote now. I've been doing this, man, for 23 years, man. So it's like
I made my mark. Pass me the torch, man.
Yeah, I made my mark. I let some of the young promoters and stuff, or the promoters that just getting into the game now, I let them go ahead and handle it, and I just support what they do, or I DJ for them, or whatever the case may be. But it's a lot in promoting, man. A lot of people don't know, man. It's a lot putting on events, man.
And the plug for tonight, you're teaching at Legacy Bar and Venue.
Yes. So tonight, Houston, come on out tonight. Shout out to my man Herman here, Shawnette, Just Dance Entertainment. I will be stepping in for them tonight at Legacy Bar and Grill. Everybody in Houston knows, all the dance family knows what Legacy is. We're going to get started at 7 o'clock. I will be teaching a class, Chicago Stepping. Y'all come down and get some of this knowledge and step your game up tonight. Okay, you can learn something from everybody. And I'm one of the originals down here, so definitely can learn something from me. From 7 to 8:30 tonight is the class portion. It's only $10 for that. Not a lot of money. Come out and learn something. Invest in your dance. I hear y'all talk about it all the time on this show. Invest in your dance. That's how we all get better. Then after that, we're going to go into open floor dancing. I will be the DJ for that as well. So I'm kind of handling the whole ship tonight, just stepping in for my people here, Herman and Shawnette. So y'all come out to Legacy tonight. The open dance is free. Right, Herman?
Right.
So there's really no cost for it. If you want to come to the class, of course, there's a small $10 cost for the class, but after that it's free open dancing.
It is worth it. It is the $10 cost is worth it for his class. Yeah. Please believe me. Go there.
You're gonna learn because again, everybody knows me. One thing I'm known for, Herman, I'm known for my technicality with the dance. Everybody says if you want to learn good basics and structure, go see DBJ. He's the one to get you started on your structure. And then not that I can't teach you a lot of moves. I'm an 11-time champion. Not that I can teach you all the moves you want, but you can't learn moves and you can't learn tricks and all that stuff unless you got your foundation right. So I'm one of the best foundational teachers it is. Like I said, those numbers from 1 through 8 in the Chicago 8 count, I break down every number. And I'll tell you what you're supposed to be doing on every number, whether from a dance standpoint, from a move standpoint, from a structural standpoint. That's why I like to get you, because once you get that down, you can learn any move you want because everything comes, now you understand the dance. So we'll be teaching that tonight in the class at Legacy. Y'all come on down to Legacy. Let's have a good time tonight, y'all.
All right. Well, David, man, I can just say thank you. Can't say thank you enough for doing that for us tonight. And also coming on this morning show, man. You are professional. You are the DJ's DJ, my brother.
I appreciate that, man. I thank y'all for having me this morning. I really appreciate that. I just try to do what I can, man. You know, we just try to do what we can with the gifts that God give us, and we just try to just share the knowledge. He didn't give us these gifts to hold it to ourselves. You know, when it comes to music, when it comes to teaching, you know, He didn't give this to us for us to hope to keep it to ourselves. We're supposed to share this with everybody we possibly can. So.
All right, and I'm gonna call you. I got a question outside something in a minute. Hey, thank you, David. I always end the show with a prayer. We love you, and our Father, thank you for blessing it with us with everything that you give us. please continue to let us move forward, allow us to move forward, and make today everything that you can make it for us. Amen. Praise God. Thank y'all. Peace out.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Herman, man. I'll see all of y'all at
Peace out. See y'all.